This was the scene near Southwest College Street and 6th Avenue overnight. Authorities tell KGW that officers responded to reports of a shooting around 1 a.m. and found a woman dead. The victim is one of more than 22 people to lose their life to gun violence since the start of the year.
When we lose a life or shots have been fired or any kind of violence occurs that impacts these neighborhoods, it's I feel morally and ethically responsible for those items.
Mike Myers oversees Portland's Community Safety Division. He says despite the more than 400 shootings in the first few months of 2022, the city is doing a lot to end gun violence in the Rose City. Myers points to the millions of dollars awarded to community-based organizations operating in neighborhoods impacted by the gunfire. Myers is also proud of the expansion of the Park Ranger program and the official launching of both the Police Bureau's Enhanced Community Safety Team and Focused Intervention Team. All of this has been rolled out in the past year. And when asked what's had the biggest impact, Myers said this.
It is not one thing, and it will never be just one thing that will take the lead in reducing violence in a neighborhood.
Myers says it's many things, including community safety plans, similar to what we've seen in the Mount Scott neighborhood. That's where park lighting has been repaired and improved, and 18 traffic calming barrels installed to address gun violence and related speeding.
A comprehensive community safety plan rolled out in a community can work, that it can reduce gun violence significantly.
Maybe so. It just won't bring back the close to 24 people who have been gunned down in Portland this year alone. Most recently, a woman near the PSU campus, the latest victim of an epidemic that can't and won't be fixed overnight.
It's going to take time to get it down. There is no one thing that you can do to go in there and suddenly overnight reduce gun violence.
All right, Mike Myers goes on to say that a big piece of this community safety pie is looking at the calls for service in Portland. What calls need an armed officer and what calls don't? Myers and his team are working hard on that. As far as what happened out here on the PSU campus early this morning, police are asking the public for tips. So if you have any information, you should contact authorities.